This is EMS TV and you are watching EMS English News, and here are today's top stories. Government has launched a new rural employment scheme called VBG Ramji from today, replacing the old Manrega system. Under the new law, rural families will now get a legal guarantee of 125 days of work every year instead of 100 days earlier. The average daily wage has also increased from about Rs 299 to Rs 327, giving workers better earning. The central government has released Rs 95,692 crore to ensure timely wage payments and smooth implementation. The official launch will take place in Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh, where new rural employment cards will be distributed and people will be informed about the new scheme. UP Congress Chief Ajay Rai was taken for darshan at Hanumangadi and Ramlala Temple by the police on Tuesday night after being kept under house detention for nearly 20 hours. He had planned to protest over the alleged theft of donation at the Ram Temple. After offering prayers, Ajay Rai said that no government can stop a devotee when court calls. He also prayed that those responsible for the alleged theft of temple donation should be punished. The issue has now become a major political topic in Uttar Pradesh. A tragic landslide accident happened in Bangalore, Karnataka on Wednesday. Heavy rain triggered a landslide in the Kankanadi area, causing a compound wall to collapse onto a house with a tiled roof. At the time of the incident, 6 people were trapped under the debris. Rescue team from the NDRF, SDRF, Fire and Emergency Services and the police immediately reached the spot and started a rescue operation. 3 people, including 2 young girls, sadly lost their lives in the accident. 3 others, identified as Balakrishna, Alka and Anusha, were rescued safely. Authorities are continuing to monitor the area as heavy rainfall increases the risk of more landslides. Local officials have urged residents living in vulnerable locations to remain alert and follow safety instructions. The Gujarat High Court has ruled that a marriage certificate alone cannot prove a valid Hindu marriage. The court said that a Hindu marriage is legally valid only if all required religious customs and ceremonies are completed under the Hindu Marriage Act. In communities where 7 sacred rounds or Saat Phere are a tradition and they are necessary for a valid marriage. The court made this observation while hearing a case filed by UK-based man who alleged that a woman fraudulently obtained a marriage certificate using his signed documents without any marriage ceremony taking place. Iran has said that the Strait of Hormuz is its biggest strength and it will not give up its right over the key waterway. Iranian Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf said the 60-day exemption on sea service toll under the agreement with the United States is only a temporary step. He said it does not change Iran's control over the strait. Ghalibaf added that the Hormuz Strait is part of Iran's territorial waters and rejected claim that Iran has militarized the area. He said Iran will not change its position under any circumstances and described the strategic waterway as a great advantage for the country during times of conflict. Large protests have taken place in Pakistan-administered Kashmir, also known as POK. Thousands of people gathered at a public ground in Rawalakot to protest against the Pakistani government. Many demonstrators shouted that POK is not part of Pakistan and demanded more rights and freedom. Pakistani authorities arrested Shaukat Nawaz, who reportedly had a reward of 1 crore rupees announced against him. Officials also detained more than 600 leaders and workers linked to the Joint Awami Action Committee. The protests have increased political tension in the region, while the government has stepped up security and arrest. India's stock market opened in the green. The Sensex was up by around 150 points and was trading near 76,650. The Nifty also gained about 50 points and was trading close to 23,900. Investors were mainly buying auto and media stocks, making these sectors the top performance in early trade. The positive opening shows better market sentiment after recent fluctuations. However, experts say investors should remain careful because market conditions can change during the day. Traders will also keep an eye on global market and economic updates, which may affect the movement of Indian stocks. Heavy rain and thunderstorm caused serious damage in many parts of India. In Madhya Pradesh, 3 people died after being struck by lightning, while 4 members of one family were injured. In Bihar, lightning killed 5 more people. In Uttar Pradesh, 1 person died after 3 people were swept away by a flooded stream. In Uttarakhand, rising river levels force authorities to ban rafting in Rishikesh until August 31st. The monsoon has now reached Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh. The weather department expects below normal rainfall during July across the country. That's all for today's bulletin. We'll be back with more updates next time. Until then, this is Tamanna Rizvi signing off. Have a good day.